Donald Trump is spending this day exactly 1 month from Election Day trying to recover from the release of 11-year-old audio in which he makes vulgar comments about women. Hillary Clinton is hoping Trump's troubles will overshadow her own after the leaking of damaging documents from her more recent past. We have Fox team coverage. Jennifer Griffin here in St. Louis with coverage of the Clinton campaign. But we begin tonight with chief political correspondent Carl Cameron, who's outside Trump Tower in New York. Good evening, Carl.
Hi, Shannon. There was a small demonstration of Trump supporters here today, and exactly an hour ago, the Republican nominee Donald Trump came outside of Trump Tower, frankly against the advice of both the police and Secret Service, who said it might be too dangerous, but he did anyway, and for a brief few moments he waved to a huge throng of very, very excited supporters, despite the fact that the Trump campaign is on defense now more than at any other time during this campaign, and in the next couple of days, they expect to face more of it. Donald Trump says he will never withdraw from the race, and amid GOP demands that he quit, told the Washington Post, quote, "They're not going to make me quit, and they can't make me quit." He told the Wall Street Journal there's, quote, "zero chance I'll quit, and the support I'm getting is unbelievable." House Speaker Paul Ryan disinvited Trump to Wisconsin's Fall Fest today after hearing the 11-year-old tape of Trump's profanity-laced boasting that his fame allowed him to grope women without consent or warning. Running mate Mike Pence, who said he and his wife found Trump's remarks horrifying, was scheduled at the last minute to go in Trump's place today, but he canceled this morning too. Ryan said he was, quote, "sickened by Trump's vulgar and demeaning description of Trump's sexual conquests." Trump aides believe the Clinton campaign found and released the tape as part of their opposition research.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the you know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait.
Trump aides believe the Clinton campaign has more bombs to drop. The only Republican woman in this year's GOP presidential primaries, Carly Fiorina, issued a statement saying, quote, "Donald Trump does not represent me or my party." The Republican National Committee chairman, Reince Priebus, said, quote, "No woman should ever be described in these terms or talked about in this manner, ever." Even in Florida, struggling in the aftermath of Hurricane Matthew, the Republican governor had to deal with Trump's lewd statements.
I don't know why anybody would say things like that. I think it's absolutely wrong.
U.S. Senator John Thune, a member of the Republican leadership on Capitol Hill, tweeted, quote, "Donald Trump should withdraw and Mike Pence should be our nominee effective immediately." Conservative Republican Senator Ben Sasse of Nebraska, a former Christian college president, made his pitch for Pence to take over, quote, "Character matters. At real Donald Trump is obviously not going to win, but he can still make an honorable move. Step aside and let Mike Pence try." But nationwide, ballots with Trump's name have already been printed, and forcing him out would be virtually impossible. Pence has made no public comments about replacing Trump, and Trump insiders say Pence remains on the ticket. He issued a statement saying, "I do not condone his remarks and cannot defend them. I'm grateful that he's expressed remorse and apologized to the American people." With a critically important town hall-style debate tomorrow in St. Louis, Trump tried to put out the firestorm, first with a brief statement apologizing if anyone was offended, then added a video released overnight as outrage spread.
Anyone who knows me knows these words don't reflect who I am. I said it, I was wrong, and I apologize. I've said some foolish things, but there's a big difference between the words and actions of other people. Bill Clinton has actually abused women, and Hillary has bullied, attacked, shamed, and intimidated his victims.
Former rivals chimed in aggressively. Florida Senator Marco Rubio, who's endorsed Trump, tweeted, quote, "Donald's comments were vulgar, egregious, and impossible to justify. No one should ever talk about any woman in those terms, even in private." And Trump's Democratic rivals are also pouncing.
Any Republican who has said they are for Donald Trump, they need to be asked by the press and others and by constituents right now, do you still think he's qualified to be President of the United States? Do you still think he is?
The Republican National Committee today halted some of its direct mail messaging and some other projects about messaging in anticipation of Trump coming up with new rhetoric and a new message because of this controversy. It'll be some time before it's actually done. This is not meant to be a rebuke, sources say. It's just that they recognize that there is going to need to be a new kind of message. Shannon?
All right, Carl Cameron live in New York. We'll talk about it with the panel coming up. Thanks, Carl.